Om. 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 Om Sahanau Avatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. And today we will try to cover two verses, verse number 4 and verse number 5. Arjun Uvacha Katham Bhishmam Aham Sankhye Dronam cha Madhusudan Ishubhihi Pratyotsyami Pujarhau Arisudan. The translation of this verse is Arjun said, O Madhusudan, slayer of the demon Madhu, O Arisudan, destroyer of enemies, how can I fight in this battlefield with arrows against Bhishma, my own grandfather, and Drona, my most revered teacher? They are worthy of my worship. How can I raise weapons against those whom I should honor with flowers and reverence? Now we will try to understand this verse using guru-student dialogue. A student is asking a question. Why does Arjun address Krishna as Madhusudan and Arisudan here? The Guru replies, Arjun's choice of words is deliberate and deeply meaningful. Madhusudan means the slayer of the demon Madhu. Madhu was an asur, a symbol of evil, injustice, and chaos. Arisudan means the destroyer of enemies. The word Ari means enemy. By using these names, Arjun is indirectly saying, O Krishna, you are known for destroying demons and enemies. But look at the people in front of me. I see no demons here. I see no enemies here. He is questioning, is my grandfather Bhishma a demon? Is my teacher Drona an enemy? To Arjun, they are not Madhu or Ari. They are Puja Rahaha, worthy of worship. A student is asking another question. What does Pujar How mean and why is it so important? The Guru replies, Pujar How refers to those who deserve worship, reverence, and honor. In Indian tradition, a guru is higher than wealth, an elder is higher than power, a teacher is equal to God. Such people are honored not only through rituals, but also through speech and behavior. In Sanskrit culture, one does not casually address elders as Tvam, you. Respectful forms like Bhavan are used. Even harsh words are avoided. Arjun says, if I cannot even speak sharply to my teacher, how can I shoot arrows at him? A student is asking another question. Is Arjun being weak or emotional here? He's trying to clarify. The Guru replies, no. Arjun is being deeply human. He argues, I worship them with flowers. How can I attack them with weapons? I hold love, gratitude, and reverence in my heart. How can I suddenly turn violent? Even in play, I cannot fight my teacher. How then can I fight him in war? This is not cowardice. This is moral sensitivity. Arjun's heart is saying, victory at the cost of my conscience is not victory. A student is asking another question. But is respect absolute? Should elders and teachers never be opposed? The Guru replies, this is the turning point of the Gita. Yes, elders and teachers deserve respect, but dharma is greater than individuals. The real question Arjun is struggling with is if a respected person crosses the limits of dharma, what should one do? Bhishma and Drona are great souls, but they have chosen to support adharma by standing with injustice. The Gita does not teach blind obedience. It teaches responsible righteousness. A student is asking another question. How does one choose between love and duty. The Guru replies, this is the core teaching of the Bhagavad Gītā. Love without dharma becomes attachment. Respect without truth becomes weakness. Duty without compassion becomes cruelty. Krishna will later teach Arjun, you are not fighting them out of hatred. You are standing for dharma. Opposing someone's wrong actions is not the same as disrespecting their personhood. Opposing someone's wrong actions is not the same as disrespecting their personhood. A student is asking another question. How does this apply to our modern life? The Guru replies, this battlefield is not only Kurukshetra, it is every workplace, family, and society. This battlefield is not only Kurukshetra, it is every workplace, family, and society. You may face situations where a senior is unethical, a respected leader is unjust, a loved one is wrong. The Gita teaches, do not abandon dharma out of fear of emotional discomfort. Do not abandon dharma out of fear of emotional discomfort. At the same time, do not abandon compassion while standing for. The Guru continues. Krishna does not interrupt Arjun here. He listens. Because before knowledge is given, the heart must speak. Arjun's confusion is the soil. Krishna's wisdom will be the seed. This verse teaches us it is okay to feel confused. It is noble to question violence. It is human to struggle between heart and duty. But the Gita ultimately inspires us to rise to a higher understanding. And what is that? Stand for what is right. Not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. So what is the teaching here? Stand for what is right, not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. True courage is not the absence of emotion. True courage is acting rightly despite emotional pain. That is the journey Arjun is about to begin. And that is the journey the Gita invites every one of us to walk. Now we come to verse number 5. Gurun ahatva hi mahanubhavan shreyah bhoktum bhakshyam api iha loke hatva arth kaman tu gurun iha ev bhunjiya bhogan rudhir pratigdhan. The translation of this verse is, indeed, it would be better to live in this world by begging than to kill these great souls, my teachers. Even if they desire wealth and enjoyment, by killing them, I would only enjoy pleasures smeared with blood. Now, again, we will try to understand this verse using Guru student dialogue. The Guru explains, we shall reflect deeply on one of the most emotionally intense and morally profound moments in the Bhagavad Gita. We shall reflect deeply on one of the most emotionally intense and morally profound moments in the Bhagavad Gita. Tell me, what is Arjun's inner struggle here? The student replies, Arjun is torn between his duty as a warrior and his love, reverence, and gratitude toward his teachers and elders. The Guru replies, correct. This verse is not about fear, it is about conscience. Arjun is not afraid of death, he is afraid of moral collapse. The Guru continues, the Shastra states, even a Guru may be abandoned if he is arrogant, blinded by pride, ignorant of right and wrong, and acts against dharma. This is a bold statement. Why does the Shastra say this? The student replies, because dharma is higher than any individual, even a guru. The Guru replies, exactly. Truth is greater than personality. Dharma is greater than relationships. But notice something important. This rule applies only when a person is, number one, proud and ego driven. Number two, unable to discern right from wrong. Number three, actively violating dharma. Now Arjun asks himself, do my gurus truly fall into this category? The guru continues. Arjun answers with one powerful word, Mahanubhavan. Do you know what is this word truly means? The student replies, great souls. The guru replies, yes, but deeper than that. Mahanubhavan means those whose inner life is vast, those whose inner life is vast, those whose character inspires reverence, those whose learning, conduct, and sacrifice are consistent, those whose entire life itself is a teaching. Those are called Mahanubhavan. Bhishma is not great because he was strong. He is great because he renounced power. Drona is not great because he knew weapons. He is great because he transmitted knowledge selflessly. These are not men intoxicated by pride. These are men shaped by lifelong discipline. The Guru continues. Arjun observes something crucial. These elders did not merely study scriptures, adhyayan. Adhyayan. They reflected upon them, lived them, and practiced austerity, tapas. Which means what they're saying is they did Shravan, they did Manan, and they did Nididhyasan of the scriptures. True greatness has three pillars. Number one, learning, Shravan. Number two, reflection, Manana. Number three, living the truth, Nididhyasan. Many people read books. Few allow books to reshape their character. Bhishma's vow of lifelong celibacy was not symbolic. It was a lifetime of restraint. Such a person cannot be casually dismissed as unrighteous. Now, a student is asking a question. Arjun says he is willing to beg. Why is this so powerful? The Guru replies, because for a Kshatriya king, beggary is worse than death. A king is meant to protect, not to be supported by others. Yet Arjun says, I would rather live by begging than rule a kingdom soaked in my teacher's blood. See here, the Swadharma and in what role you are. This is not weakness. This is moral courage. Arjun is saying, let my hands be empty. Let my stomach be hungry. But let my conscience be clean. The Guru continues. Now comes the most haunting line. भुंजिए भोगान रुधिर pradigdhan. Enjoyments stained with blood. Tell me, what kind of enjoyment is this? Guru is asking question to student. Now the student replies, enjoyment filled with guilt, sorrow, and remorse. The Guru replies, yes. Arjun understands a deep psychological truth. Arjun understands a deep psychological truth. You can wash blood from your hands, but not from your memory. No palace can silence the voice of gratitude, the weight of betrayal, the pain of knowing you killed those who shaped you. Such pleasure does not give peace, does not give heaven, does not give liberation. It only gives haunted enjoyment. Guru continues. Arjun also says something extremely mature. This victory gives me nothing beyond this world. It gives no spiritual merit, punya, no higher destiny, no liberation, moksha, only temporary pleasure, polluted pleasure. This shows us something timeless. And what is that? Not every success is worth achieving. Not every victory is worth winning. Not every success is worth achieving. Not every victory is worth winning. The Guru continues. Now listen carefully. This verse is not only about war, it applies when you succeed by betraying values. You climb by crushing those who raised you. You gain wealth by silencing conscience. You win externally but lose internally. Ask yourself, will this success give me peace or haunt me? If the answer is haunting, then Arjun's wisdom applies. The Guru continues. Arjuna is teaching humanity this eternal lesson. A life of simplicity with integrity is infinitely greater than a life of luxury built on moral violence. A life of simplicity with integrity is infinitely greater than a life of luxury built on moral violence. Better to eat simple food with a clean heart than feast in guilt. Better to lose status than lose one's soul. Better to walk alone in truth than rule surrounded by blood-stained glory. May this teaching give us courage to choose conscience over convenience. May this teaching give us courage to choose conscience over convenience, strength to walk away from tainted success, wisdom to know that true victory is inner purity. This is not weakness. This is spiritual heroism. This is the greatness of Arjun's struggle. This is the eternal light of the Bhagavad Gītā. We see Arjun returning inwardly to himself. As he speaks, he appears confident and fluent, expressing his sorrow, fear, and reasoning with great emotion. Yet, something subtle begins to happen. When a person keeps explaining their own thoughts aloud, a deeper voice from within sometimes interrupts and asks, what if I am wrong? This is a natural human experience. As arguments continue, their weaknesses slowly reveal themselves. Arjun reaches that moment here. In the middle of his strong reasoning, doubt enters his heart and he admits, I'm no longer certain. Arjun says, it would be better to live by begging in this world than to kill my noble teachers. If I kill them, Even if I gain wealth and pleasure, those enjoyments will be stained with their blood. I will conclude here. Om Purnamadaha Purnam Idam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnam Eva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.